Alright, you all, so let's get right into it. My name is Kim. This is my very first acrylic application and very first video, so bear with me here. Basically, I'm just going ahead and showing you all how I did my very first acrylic application using the Kiss acrylic set, and it was not bad at all. I was actually very pleased with the results. Right now what I'm doing is I'm just basically gluing the tips down to my natural nails. I will say that I did buff my natural nail bed first to get rid of any natural oils because I want my tips to adhere to it really good. I am in nail tech school in my third week, coming on my third week, and we have not learned acrylics yet. We are set to learn it actually this week, so this is a very fun video for me just to see how well I'll be able to do before I learn real acrylics and to kind of track my, I guess, progress. So the kit that I got was the fill-in kit because I already had tips at home, but the fill-in kit includes everything that the full kit has except for a few things. The full kit includes nail tips and glue, which I already had at home. So the things that are in the actual fill-in kit and the full kit, the same things that are in there, are the nail file, the cuticle pusher, the liquid, and the powder for the acrylic. Those four things are in both kits. Again, the full kit includes additional tips, nail tips, and glue. So right now I'm just making sure everything is glued down, and I'm about to file down, kind of blend in my tips with my nail bed. Alright, so this part right here where I am cutting the tips with a tip cutter, apologies in advance. When I recorded the video, I thought my fingers were in here, but they're not, but it's okay. You can use regular scissors or like a regular nail clipper to clip your tips. I do them beforehand because it's way easier clipping them without acrylic on for obvious reasons. You don't have the thickness of acrylic, and also you're going to use less product because you know how long you want your nails and you don't have to use more product. So I'm dipping the brush in the liquid first because it was kind of hard. I want to loosen up the brush hairs, and I'm just going to dip it from the liquid into the clear powder and making a bead, and I'm just putting the bead on my nails. Again, I have no experience in doing this at all, but I am in school for this, so I will have a license in this soon. But I'm just going based off of what I know from just getting my nails done regularly and seeing other nail techs do this. So making a bead, putting acrylic on there, trying to make it as even as possible on the nails, and just getting rid of any like residue that I don't use on that paper towel behind it. I'll also say that this video is in fast forward. The whole video, like the entire video that I recorded, was about an hour and a half long, but I had to fast forward it because who wants to watch an hour and a half video, first of all? And yeah, it's just a lot of the stuff that I did were just like first timer mistakes. I wish I could have zoomed in on everything and just focused more on the nails, but it'll come. There's more to come, and I'll be able to kind of use this as a template for you know, correcting any mistakes that I do in the future videos. So right here, I'm using my finger to just kind of clean up on the sides of my nails, get any acrylic residue off my skin. But I'm doing the same thing to all the nails, dipping in the liquid, making the bead with the powder. When I did the beads, I noticed that like it'll still have some of the whiteness of the powder in my bead. I'm thinking maybe because I didn't put enough of the liquid on the brush before I dipped it in the powder, because if you leave that white on, you know, in your bead, and when I say bead, I'm meaning like the little circle that forms right there. Basically, if you leave the whiteness there when you're putting it on your nails, you'll get white residue on your nails. So I was just trying to kind of let it all soak together, I guess you can say. I wish I had better lingo, but hopefully you guys understand. But just blending everything together, trying to make it look all blended, all even and pretty. So right here, I am actually getting a brush hair off of my nail, but I'm trying to just blend in, just put some more acrylic on my thumb because of this big hump here. I put too much acrylic right in the middle, and I'm trying to put some more towards the cuticle of my nail to kind of even it out. It sort of worked, but honestly, I did most of the work of getting rid of that hump by just filing it down. So I didn't have to do this part, but I did just to see, and it worked. I'm just adding a little bit of acrylic to each nail to make them all the thickness that I like for my nails, and just to even them out. I would strongly suggest just keeping a paper towel near. I cannot count how many times I was cleaning my brush from the excess residue and putting it on paper towel. But here are the finished nails. I was really happy with these results yet again. The nails were super sturdy, and they were the thickness that I really like because of course I did them myself, so I was able to do what I like when it comes to my nails. And for $7, like, the kit really is not bad at all. I wish I could keep them on longer for me to just show how long they stay, but with me being in school, it's better for me to have just clean nails. So this was just a video just to see if I could do them, and I could. So right now what I'm doing, I'm just gonna file down my nails, filing down any humps in my nails, and I'm just filling the nail just to kind of see what I'm working with at this point. But I just want to file them down just to get everything to look really even. The instructions do say to file your nails after you apply the acrylic, and then you're going to use the pink side. So the blue side is like the kind of filing side, and the pink side is the buff and shine side. So you want to use the blue side first to file, and then the pink side to do your buffing and your shining. And I want to do this with every nail. All right, so what I'm doing now, what I'm about to do actually, is to cut the sides of my tips off. This is because I chose a stiletto shape, and I just want to save a few minutes, honestly, of my time with doing this. So cutting the sides off of your tips when you do like stiletto or coffin, ballerina, almond shapes really helps you, really saves you some more time. So you're not filing down, using your arm energy to file those tips down. Just cut them off real quick. Not too much though. So if you're not comfortable with cutting them off, of course you can just file them. And now I grabbed my own file first, but then I wanted to use the file that was in the actual kit. So I used that first to do my thumb just to see how well it does. And it did well. It gave me the shape that I needed for my thumb, but my arm was hurting. I'm not gonna lie, because I was having to do so much. The file is so small, and I really wanted to achieve the shape that I wanted. So I ended up grabbing my personal file because it has a larger grit. When I say grit, I mean it's like a rougher feel to it. So it really helped me to achieve the look I wanted faster than me using this file here. So as you can see there, I finished shaping my nails to the shape that I wanted. Now I'm going to go ahead and just clean up my nails, just brush off the filings and brush off my area with this brush I got from the store. The brush actually came with the pink hairs, but I actually put some glitter on it myself using some Mod Podge and glitter. So I did Mod Podge, glitter, and then Mod Podge on top to seal it. And as you can see, like I touch it and none of the glitter comes off of my fingers. So I thought it was super cute, and I love glitter, I love sparkles. So I'm just cleaning up here my mess. So up next, you will see me get to the painting and designs of the nails. This part was super fun. All of it's been really fun for me. But I decided to do like a couple of marble colors I saw someone do on YouTube, and using a Sharpie marker, which was really convenient for me. But I always do my colors with a base coat, which is the green polish here. And I do 2 layers of a color, whatever color I choose. And then I'll do a design, maybe if I want to do a design, and then I'll do a top coat to just seal it all off. Now I am adding crystals onto my nail, and this was super simple. All you do is you put a little dot of clear polish on your nail, or put it where you want to put your crystal, and you put the crystal right on top of that. So I just decided to do my entire nail. So I will put a dot and then put the crystal, put a dot, put the crystal. So simple. Now I did use a liner brush to pick up the crystal. I dipped the brush into my clear polish to make it sticky, and I used that to pick the crystals up, and I just covered my entire nail using this method. And in the end, you're gonna put one more layer of top coat on top of that to seal it all together. So now we're going to move on to the marble design. So I'm using a Sharpie marker, which I saw this on YouTube as well, but I grabbed a cup of water first to maybe see if the water could make the Sharpie move on the nail, which it did not. So I ended up using nail polish remover. So what I did was made a few lines on the nail with the Sharpie marker. And then this first little, like, I guess right there is where I was using water and I was kind of panicking, but then I used nail polish remover to move the Sharpie, and it moved. You could probably use alcohol just so that your nail polish doesn't move too, but this method worked for me. I think it worked because I was lightly grazing over the Sharpie marker. I wasn't kind of digging into the actual nail polish, but that's how I got the marble effect. I just kind of freehanded it, I guess, freehanded my polish remover to kind of give me the effect that I wanted in the end. So after completing both marble nails, I was contemplating on what to do next. So I grabbed one of my glitter eyeliner, not glitter, gold eyeliners. It's like a gold metallic-y eyeliner, and just did a little line down my index finger. I didn't have a gold polish, so eyeliner is what I grabbed, and eyeliner actually worked for me. Then I decided to just add some gold to the marble on my middle finger. I saw this done on YouTube and I thought it was really cute, so I added it to my design as well. So at this point, I was trying to decide on what else I wanted to do. So I ended up just putting a crystal on my fingernail, and I just did the same method of putting the a little dot on the top coat on the area that I wanted to add the crystal to, putting the crystal, just one, pop it on right there, and then putting a layer of top coat on top of that to seal it all together. Alright, so here's the final look of my nails. I thought they turned out really cute, especially for my first go at it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll try to post more videos as I go throughout my nail tech journey, just to show my progress. And also, hopefully as I go, I'll get more used to putting my actual fingers in a camera so that you all can see what I'm doing. Hopefully you all took away a few tips. If not, hopefully you were entertained by watching me paint and design my nails. But again, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.